Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. How do you perceive the simple ringing of a bell? Do you think that it's something that's momentary, soon passing, soon forgotten? Or do you think that the vibrations spread out endlessly throughout space and time? It's up to you. The sound of the bell, is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? It's not only the bell that decides. For the bell and your ears and what goes on here is all one thing. And how you perceive the bell, how you hear the bell, how you interpret the bell, how you taste the bell is not just up to the bell. It's all up to you, such that we can say that the bells ringing, your hearing, is all one thing. One thing. If the bell resonates with you, it's also up to you to be open to the bell. It's music to your ears if you let it be so. Well, our Zazen, according to Master Dogen, is much the same way. We've spoken of it as a non-self-fulfilling prophecy. If we can taste it as a perfect act, the only place to be in that moment, a perfect doing, our true nature realized right there, resonating like the waves of a bell through all space and time, bringing harmony to all phenomena of the universe, then you know what, guy? It is. And, on the other hand, if you think that sitting Zazen is just killing time, boring, a way to deaden your emotions, calm down a bit, maybe killing time, maybe a waste of time, then guess what, guy? It's probably going to be that. We don't talk about Zazen. We just sit Zazen. And we do it as a perfect doing. When we taste that it resonates like a bell through all space and time, bringing harmony to you and all phenomena, such that all separation and division and friction between you and all phenomena vanish, then that's exactly what it does. And if you sit there feeling that it's not doing that, well, guess what? It won't. It's largely up to you. You know, in our backyard behind Tree Leaf here, we have some kiji. They're kind of peacocks that took to nesting. We have a farm field back there. And every morning at sunrise, they make a sound, not like a rooster, but kind of a peacock, if you ever heard it. Very nice, I think. And my wife was complaining the other day. She says, "Oh, those birds are driving me crazy with that ugly sound that I thought was marvelous. Marvelous. I've been setting the alarm clock a little earlier in the morning to get up just to hear it." And she thinks that it's horrible. I don't know if it's a cultural difference. My wife's Japanese ears may hear it very differently from me. But I think it's wonderful. It's a wonderful song. Well, it's not the Kiji's cry that's the problem. It's how my wife and I are hearing it, you see. It's what we're making of it. The Kiji and us are one thing. Sound and what goes on in our ears and how we interpret it is one thing. The same with our Zazen. Now, we're going to continue our discussion of Bendowa. Master Dogen is going to answer, beginning from this point in the discussion, a series of questions posed to him about our practice and the value of our practice. For example, why do we sit zazen instead of just ringing bells? If ringing bells are so good, or listening to peacocks is so good. Well, there are some special aspects to zazen, sitting legs crossed, back straight, mind still. We often say that ringing a bell is zazen because all things are zazen, but then there's only zazen, which is sitting cross-legged, eyes a bit open, dropping thoughts of this and that. That's zazen. Now, before we get to our zazen, let me mention that I have a retreat to go to deep in the mountains this weekend. A Japanese friend has invited me to his temple to participate in a retreat. So our monthly tree leaf for our live Zazen Kai will be postponed 1 week, and also we'll have a recorded Saturday sitting this weekend. But I hope you can join me for both anyway. And when I'm in the mountains, even though the internet connection won't let me do this netcast, I'll still be sitting with everybody. Shall we sit with that? Nice bell here too.